At the end of this video, you would know who a care assistant is, what the roles and job responsibilities are, the trainings that are required for a care assistant, and also the types of care assistant jobs out there. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing this face for the first time, my name is Precious. On this channel, I actually help you to understand that family relationship is a work in progress. I also share contents from the experience of other people, and on this channel you learn. And every video that I've put out there's something you're going to learn out of it. So if you like my content, please press the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, press the like button, and also share, and I'll be very grateful for that. Thank you so much. For the sake of this video, you're going to be hearing me saying healthcare assistant, and you're going to be hearing me say carer. They are all the same thing. You can just use them interchangeably. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because, of course, a lot of people have been making videos about healthcare assistant job coming to the UK through this route, which it's been an amazing opening, and I would say if you find yourself, grab it, because it's not going to last forever. But I find out that a lot of people do not actually know what this job entails, what they need to know, what being a carer means. Now, let us start. Who is a carer? Who is a healthcare assistant? I am just going to be reading it from the government website so that you will know who a care assistant is. A care assistant, also a caregiver, is someone who supports the elderly, disabled, and vulnerable clients with everyday aspects or with every aspect of their day-to-day lives. Every aspect. I know I'm emphasizing this because a lot of people think coming to the UK, you're just going to be a carer, you help them, give them food, you take them to the toilet and all of that. There is a lot more to healthcare assistants that you need to know, or who a carer is that you need to know. Now, what are the roles of a healthcare assistant? These are the primary role, okay? What you need to bear in mind is that every of your clients or every of your service user, like they always call them, have different needs, and you have to care for them based on their own need. Tailor their care to their own need. So for example, you have three people you're caring for. One person may need you to do everything for them, while the other person may need you to do just remind them to take their medicine, or remind them to eat, or remind them to just for you to remind them, basically. So you can see that both clients or both service user or both people that you're caring for don't have the same kind of need, and you're on different scale of being cared for. So that's one thing you need to know about caring. Everybody or every person you're caring for, you have to tailor their own. You don't just say, oh, caring, okay, take them to toilet. Some people may not need you to take them to toilet. Some people may not need you to feed them. Some people may not need you to even do anything for them. Some people may just want you to be there as company, someone they can have a chat with. But we're going to go into that. Now, what are the roles and responsibilities? I am going to read it again so I don't forget, and so that I don't say something that is not on the book. The primary role of a care assistant is to assist elderly or disabled clients with practical tasks that they cannot manage themselves, or may need encouragement to complete independently. Now, one of the things people do is that they feel like, okay, I'm going to care for this person, I'm going to do everything. It's like having a child, right? And I think this is why people confuse care assistants to say if you have a child, you can care. Now, I can understand why people do that, because if you look at it in this way, you should be able to tell when your child can feed themselves and you give them food to eat, or you encourage them. The same thing have being a carer. Your clients may be able to feed themselves, or you just need to encourage them. Say, oh, come on, Mary, you want to try, do it, you can do it. Encourage them to do it, okay? Not that you're going to feed them, because one thing you don't want to do, which is a golden rule as a care assistant, is taking their independence away from them. You don't want to do that. As much as some of them may want you to do everything for them, the golden rule is that you don't want to take their independence away from them. Anything they need to do, help them, encourage them to do it, and anything they can't do, you help them, you do it for them. That is the main thing you need to bear in mind as a healthcare assistant. Now let's continue. These tasks vary from helping with washing, dressing, and going to the toilet to more complex financial activities such as bill paying, shopping, and escorting the client on a day out or to social activities, right? There are people, like I said, this healthcare assistant job varies, which we're going to talk about as well, the different types of healthcare assistant job out there. There are people that you just need to take them to the cinema, you just need them to take them to the go to town for shopping, and there are people as well that you need to help them in paying their bills. And this is why for you to be a healthcare assistant, you need to be verified. You need to have a DBS check. You need to be checked that you don't have any conviction, you don't have anything going on with you, because some people have access to the credit card, bank statement, and all of that of their clients. If you're someone who is not the right person, you may be so selfish and greedy that you start stealing from your client, or start stealing from the person you're caring for, because you have access to all these kind of things. So it's not just as easy as people think. It involves trust. A lot of people trust you. People trust you with their parents. People trust you with their children to look after them. So you have to look after them from a place of trust, that you have been trusted to do these things. And one of the things people do as well, is the fact that because a lot of people are coming from Nigeria, a lot of people are coming from Africa, there's this attitude of not having a passion for what you're going to do. You're just going to do it for the money. Yes, a lot of us are doing jobs that we're just doing it because of the money, not because we enjoy it. Now, when it comes to care, it's like nothing. It's something that you have to have a passion for. If you don't have a passion for caring for people, if you don't have the passion for looking after people, just don't bother yourself, because you're going to be pissed off. There's so many things that you will see that you may not find comfortable. If you don't have the passion, you're not going to be wiping people's butts. If you don't have the passion, you're not going to be cleaning people's mess. So as much as you want the money, also have a little bit of passion and zeal to actually look after people, so that you will not be you will not go there and start abusing your clients. Because a lot of people have this mentality where they come from Africa and they just feel like, okay, yeah, this person is vulnerable, so I can just do whatever I want to do. No, that mentality, drop it at Lagos airport or Abuja airport before you come to the UK, because it's just not right. So you have to have real passion, and also know that the roles and responsibility varies from one client to another client to another client. It's not the same. Don't put everybody under one umbrella as, okay, I'm going to be caring for them. Now, this is the reason every care job that you have, every care job that you get, you're going to have SOP, standard operating procedure, for everything that you're supposed to do. And every client is going to have their own book. It's like, it's a book where they have all the things that you need to do for them. Everything that they need is in that book, and you need to look into that book and make sure you're reading their care plan. That's the word, their care plan. Every individual that you're caring for will have a care plan. Don't start a job without, in fact, when you get a job, make sure you ask for, where is the care plan of this person I'm going to be looking after, so that I will read it. That tells your employer that you know what you're doing. Always ask for the care plan. Don't just breeze through it, which a lot of people do. Don't just, because when something happens, you'll be surprised that it's all in the care plan, but you did not read it. As much as you're going to look after somebody, take 1 hour, take 30 minutes, sit down, read the care plan of that person. And don't just get care plan from your other colleague that's living, say, oh, okay, just feed her like this, give her the food like this, that's the way she likes it. Yes, it's important, because it's kind of handing over what your client likes, but you also need to read from the book, follow the book. Because when problem happens, they will ask you, why did you not follow the book? Because it's all in the book. So you need to bear that in mind. There are majorly 3 types of care assistant job out there. The first one is the live-in care. So live-in care is where you go and live with your client. Some people do 2 weeks in, 2 weeks out. You just go to the client's house. They will provide you with everything you need. You have your own room. You would eat from there, you would look after yourself. So it's like living in the person's house and also looking after the person at the same time. So it's called living care. You're living there, you're looking after your clients. The second one is the day-to-day one. Now this is the one that you go in the morning, walk like in the hospital or maybe in a care home. You go in the morning, you walk till evening, or depending on your shift, and you come back. You're going to a setting, okay, to look after this person, or you're going to the hospital to look after this person. That's that one. Is called the day-to-day care. Now the final one is the drop-in. The drop-in one is the one where you have between 12 and 1 to go there to maybe give your client lunch and maybe give your clients their medication for that time. So you don't have to be there. Your client is more or less independent. They just need you to help them with the little things they may not be able to do. So you go there. Some people just do that one because, and mostly for people who drive, it's easy for you. You just go have clients around your area. You just go take care of this person for 20 minutes, take care of this person for 30 minutes, take care of this person for 1 hour, depending on the time allocation. And I'm sure as well, you're driving there. Some agency or some care homes will pay you for your driving, will pay you for your fuel and all of that. Some don't. It all depends. So you need to ask what each agency provides for you as a carer. So these are the 3 types of care assistant job out there. Now there are some courses that as a carer you should be able to do. A lot of people are coming to the UK from Africa and through this carer route. There are some courses that you can do before you even apply for jobs, because having these courses or having this training would facilitate your visa or facilitate you getting a job in the UK. We'll have health and safety, we'll have infection control, we'll have safeguarding of vulnerable adults. Very, very important. They have safeguarding of vulnerable adults. That's if you're looking after the elderly. They have safeguarding of children if you're looking after children. They have different types of safeguarding training that you need to do. Very, very important. Safeguarding training, you have to do that. Food hygiene. This is also important for people who are going to be making food for their clients, who are going to be going shopping. You need to learn, or you need to be trained on food hygiene. COSH. So COSH is the control of infection hazardous to health. So this is a way of you getting trained. You know the things that are hazardous in the care home where you work. You know the things that are hazardous, that are termed as risky in your client's house. You need to be aware of these things. So you need to have training, so you'll be able to protect yourself and also protect your client. You also need to be trained on the reporting of incidents as well. The READOR, which is reporting of injuries, disease and dangerous occurrences and regulation. Now, one of the big thing about this country, the UK, is they always have record. Okay, so as you're going to look after your client, you're going to be writing what you've done, everything that you did with your client. You're going to be writing it down. So reporting is a big thing. If there was an incident that happened, you have to write it down. If there's something that the client said, you have to write. Everything has to be recorded. You're going to be trained also in dementia care. A lot of the elderly that you're going to be looking after have got dementia, so you're going to be trained on dementia care. And you're also going to be trained on confidentiality and data protection as well. You are going to be trained. There are a lot more training out there, but these are the few that I've just written out that I'm very, very sure that you're going to be trained. You can also do it yourself. If you have the money, do the training yourself. One of the advice I'm going to be giving as well is that if you want to, a lot of people go into care as a transition, which I understand almost 99% don't want to be permanently carers. But if you think you go into care, you like it, don't remain in that position. You can start. Care is one opportunity that when you start there, you can just be doing trainings and you just be growing and growing. Before you know it, you land yourself as a manager. So if you have any question about jobs, healthcare assistant job, please let me know. If you have anything that you need to be aware of, or you just want to ask me a direct question, send me an email on preciousderrickhq@gmail.com or message me on Instagram at preciousderrickhq. And if you like this video, you enjoyed it, please let me know on the comment section that you did, and also give me a thumbs up, because I want everyone who is coming to the UK to the healthcare assistant route to actually know what they are getting themselves into. And of course, it's even better you know what you're getting yourselves into, so that you do what you prepare even more better. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you on my next one. Bye for now. Bye.